Hello, hi. It is that time again to play some Game Jam games, is I guess what I'm trying to say. It has been a Mini Jam 206. The Western was the theme, with the limitation of everything going wrong. Um, I personally loved this, but the weekend it happened, um, I had to fly to Tokyo and prepare for it. So while I did work on some stuff, I did not do that much and did not submit once again. So the reality of game jams being on a weekend and me being a nomadic traveler is not the best combination. I'll figure it out, but in the meantime, other people have submitted their games and I am excited to play them. So that's what I'm going to do now. I have a bunch open. There have been 95 entries as per usual. I'm on my MacBook, so don't hate me. I will not play your Windows games. I'm sorry. Um, I do have some sort of a device to play those Windows games, but that's a whole setup that I just don't have time to do at the moment. But maybe I'll do like a Windows day later on. All right. As I play these Game Jam games, there are some criteria for rating. Since I'm not officially rating it, I will still do it kind of similarly and with context as I talk about it. I am especially excited about new concepts, about trying different stuff in the jams, or just cohesively kind of having, uh, a holistic kind of design incorporated into something like that bright idea. I think that's what game jams are great at and best at. If you have a great idea that kind of just comes out during that a weekend or one day, whatever time you have for a game jam. So anyway, with that said, let's get into some games and rate them on enjoyment, concept, presentation, and use of the limitation. I will not play through all of these games. I will probably just play through 10ish, maybe 15. That's usually what I have time for. But all right, let's start with this one that was submitted 2 minutes and 1 second before the deadline. A last but standing game. 10 people rated. Let's try to see what it's all about. And I will always do this where I try to keep a list of what I play. All right. WSD space in our story. Humans created a modern world and humans have destroyed it, turning the world into a barren land. Yet humans blame the robots for the chaos around them. They launch an attack on all the robots and wipe them out, except for one. You are the lost robot, using your ability to control the chaos, survive the cruel world, and defeat the reckless enemies. Alright. So it's a roguelike top-down shooter with a twist. You don't choose power-ups, but you choose the chaos. Right. Cool. This is like I had a similar idea, so I'm happy someone did that and made it happen. Basically like you're choosing debuffs, right? Unity game. Alright. See how it works. If it works. Let's give it a bump. Well, you might not play this game. Alright, let's try giving it one more try. I feel bad about. Hmm. The Wi-Fi at this hotel has been pretty good, so I don't know if that's the problem with the game. I don't prep for this stream or video, whatever you want to call it, so it goes how it goes. And we're moving on. So we did not play this game. Sometimes that just happens. Let's see what this is about. Sunset Showdown. Enemy backfire, the chaos meter. All right, let's try it and then see if we need more direction. This one plays. Sweet. There should be music, but we'll see. Nice. Arrows, aim, space. Okay. Why am I not shooting with the arrows as I thought? Oh, I see. My bad. All right, we're getting into it. Friendly fire. Why am I not supposed to shoot? Where is fire? Bandit King. Oh no. Those are really hard to see. Is there full screen? There isn't. Alright. Oh. I'm not quite getting the chaos. It's a meter that goes up. Sandstorm. Is it based off of the damage? No, it just keeps going up, right? And then now it's sandstorm. So it's an environmental challenge, or whatever the level is. Tumbleweed. Right. Alright, let's finish this level. I tend to like not play through everything if I don't see anything that's like super great, even though there might be a rattlesnake. I'm gonna say this was all right. Kind of a run-of-the-mill. It has all the bits that you want, right? So the screen shake, so the game feel is kind of there. All the bits are there. The chaos meter. Gold Rush. Maybe I haven't seen the cool ones. Maybe there's too many. Yeah, I don't know. This one was like a very middle of the road. Nothing wrong with it. It was entertaining, but didn't build up any kind of interesting concepts or anything like that. Thanks for the game. Oh, I did not save it to my list. There we go. All right. Duel in the West. Let's see what that is about. One bullet, quick reaction, immense luck. Press space to continue. to your opponent, and as soon as you see the exclamation point icon next to his head, that's the signal to fire. Okay. I'm gonna try. I want to give it the fair chance. Oh, that's. I did say once make the game challenging, but I'll try sometimes. So I played it. I'm gonna say I have no clue what's going on. And keep moving. This seems like stuff here. I see. There's a whole thing I want to do separately on AI in like assets during prototype phase with AI, and I'll just say right now I'm happy people are doing it. I think it's good to do it during the game jam because there's such a little time, and if the vision can be accomplished faster or at higher quality to kind of bring up the vision into fruition, I think we're at the stage where like it's fine. All right, pick up the glasses and plates. So this is the Western. How is everything going wrong? That's the part I don't understand. But let's see. Work the most chaotic saloon in the town, the style, keep every order moving 6 a.m. Check the order. Sort twist. Throw away anything nobody wants cannot eat. Never pull the trigger unless the other side is exploded. Okay. Glass on a counter. Okay. I got you. I see. Depends on the alert. Makes dishes for cleanup games do that. All right. Okay, Bad Spirits Showdown. Saloon. Um, I think we're past the age of cafes as a genre, like make the order to go and distribute it. I don't think those games are fun or past that trend. We've done it, and I think that has reached the level of like a mobile game for free sort of a deal. Um, there needs to be something new in there to even, I think, spend time in game jams on it. I don't think you're building a lot of skills if you're focusing on that. I don't think it's just an interesting genre anymore to me. Of course, there's people that might find it interesting. Um, I do think there can be innovation done. It's just I don't think it's happening through jams right now. I think the uh, it's like trying to make a new shooter during a weekend jam. You can, but it's gonna be hard um, because you have to come up with something that fundamentally changes a lot of ideas that already exist, and the genre itself has to be contracted into something minimalist. Um, what I'm trying to say with this is it's really hard to innovate in a genre that has bubbled up into having a million features. So what you want to do is to go the other way, remove all the clutter and just really focus on the one thing that makes it interesting, right? And um, innovating in game jams is the most fun, but it's also the hardest thing, right? So um, I appreciate the effort here to build in a genre that's, I think, packed, um, but it's not really, it's not hitting for me, right? So anyway, um, thanks for the game. Not, didn't really strike me all that much. Strike Cowboy executable. I feel like I'm kind of harsh today, so I apologize to anyone that finds it very hard. Um, I think I'm just looking for something very special today. On top of that, I played Baby Steps on the flight here to Tokyo, and oh boy, that game makes you question your whole life. Anyway, maybe Cowboy Dot executable is also, it is not responding. That's not good. Where physics is a suggestion and your patience is the main target. Hmm. Welcome to the most functional saloon in the West, or at least that's what the narrator told us. In this first person anti adventure. How to play it simple. Try to be a normal person in an abnormal saloon. Interact with your surroundings, fail miserably, wait for the system to reinstall your cowboy soul, try again. Eat. Alright, see what we got. Just Unity games this week, huh? Like Zero Godot games. Interesting. Oh no, we might be stuck again. Okay, good. Alright, it does not go full screen. This is what we get. Alright.
You wished you could pass through, huh? Well, the door is locked. Maybe try the emergency one. I feel generous today, so I wish it works. Congrats, Hulk. Now, how are you gonna open the door? Hope you have the money to bend your handle, or else you won't have an easy day. But first, you gotta get out of here.
I love the honesty of the recording. I think it fits the whole vibe of what you're trying to go for. Also, why am I a child? The height of this model is, I'm why am I a child? How am I going to get out of here? All right.
Well, I see doors don't like you, so maybe try the window. Pay attention, since it costs more than you.
Okay.
You see, That is what happens when you don't allow me to finish what I have to say. Now, go buy some coffee. Don't try to take it without paying. Since you already owe me a full window, this time a real one. How dare you try to steal the money? Haven't your parents told you anything? Hmm, paying the coffee you say? Well, I'll give you a second chance. But don't waste it, or you are gonna pay for it. Or maybe not. Now take the coffee. This time I'm offering, but be aware that I won't always be this generous. Ooh, it was poison, sorry. Maybe this time you will return. Bye. I can now speak freely again without you. I can finally enjoy this place all by myself. I don't even know how you got in here. At least you paid your debt. At least some of it. Who knows how much your body's worth? Maybe I can buy the new window you owe me.
That it? Is that it? I finished the game. It keeps reinstalling. All right. All right. This is the thing. Sasha Gamer. Let's close this. What's his name? I'm trying to be funny. Um, Nolan North. What's the other guy's name? I'm blanking out. Anyway. Oh boy. There we go. That was fun. I think this just shows like, if you want to bring joy to people and just like stupid laughs, it just definitely depends on the type of an audience you got. But I think this feels very genuine. The game itself was about nothing, right? Like there was mechanically nothing interesting, and sometimes it's more about the art of it and the genuine side of bringing in an audio that's underdeveloped, underproduced, and makes it way more of a genuine experience. Just like if you're hanging out with a friend. Um, so I think that's what this is a good example of. As for all the other aspects of the game, underwhelming. But thanks for posting this. This just shows make the game happen. All right. I'll skip over this one. Just kind of give it a little bit of randomness. I opened a bunch of games, so small UI. We're gonna skip on that too since we're streaming, I guess. This looks kind of cool. Let's see what we're doing. Oof. I don't have my controller on me, so I cannot play this. Okay. Rage game. Oh, that's really nice. Let's do this one. Milk, please. No milk for you, cat. Hmm. Everything is going well. A few moments after being unfairly kicked out of the saloon, Ketchu began to notice some strange behavior around him. His animal friends, who had previously been drinking at the saloon, were now acting in a confused and aggressive way. Seeing this, our friend Ketchu sets out on a journey back to the saloon to investigate this mystery. All right, we've got a cute with basic and platformers. Woo. Well, you did say it's a rage game, which is important. No, you don't like eating treats. All right. Okay, what are you saying? No, no, we don't speak Japanese. We've never seen a villain. I like the graphics, but the music, I'm gonna say not the genre I need. Yeah, I think a lot of the feedback that I would have is already mentioned. It's cute. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of platformers, especially super hard ones. I've played my share of them, Super Meat Boy included. Um, I think it's an interesting genre to consider again. Um, we've seen fewer platformers because it's just they didn't do that well, and they've started being combined with roguelikes. Um, I would say for mechanics, grappling hook is the 101 of the new things we need to have and has been since Bionic Commando. But um, so I wouldn't buy into that as like, oh, it's so cool, it's something new, right? It's always an interesting thing to spend the time on, like, what if you just make a platformer? Um, I don't know. Like, I guess I don't have a lot to say except for what already is said. Um, it does feel like run of the mill kind of well executed thing, but not something that would try to do more than that. Um, but I've seen so little of the game, so because of the difficulty. Alrighty, your pick. There is a car. Don't touch car. It kill. Cool. I love this chaos already. That's pretty cool. Oh, oh shit, I got run over. I'm gonna say it's super simplistic. You know, there's probably it's not Frogger, but Frogger is in my mind. Even though you cross the street there, standing in the street. What I feel is that this appeals into the dumb games of the Gold Simulator point of view. But if you had just that interesting had that and all these conflicts there as well, I think it really created a lot of and actually made it a solid like $5 game. If you get into the flex slot it's drivers and one of you is trying to survive or you are trying to survive. Chaotic quests that I love the option of meteorites, cars are like in different levels. And it's really like concentrated into like the burnout-esque cross street, whatever you want to call it. And you just need to give the cars could come in so they can start crashing. So they feel like they can skill base. Simple concept, right? Maybe something more to think about, but okay, I can see this as an executable game that's not gonna take, 10 years to make. Probably now it's the expert version of something that's but that's possible. Thanks. This was actually pretty fun, even though I also appreciate you just going on with like art that's not, you know, AI, I guess, was my point. Oh, thanks, though. Alrighty, moving on. Cow quota. I like the icon, that's why I clicked on it. Let's see what the game is about. Oh, it's an animation. Abduct. Alright. Godot game. Woo! Rainbow Godot game. Godot for everyone. Why is it doing that? Like, oh, okay. People don't know how to set up their game. Okay. Cool. Alright. So happy that this was done right. Like, again, better than me, I haven't even finished the game. I would say I don't know what you got hung up on. Whether it was like design or it was like just drawing things. Not enough time like myself, but so many things like you kind of want to do more of. Like I can see this being a puzzle game where you're trying to figure out more of like a stealth pattern of or the guard pattern of the farmer. Seems like the farmer is also in bug right now. And I'm still Carlin, but that's just bad finding. So I don't know if it should be like more of a stealth, if it should be more about like the cows being different, if there's different technologies we have. I think it's kind of hard to figure out what genre this is, right? It's not necessarily to have a genre, but rather like what is the fantasy that I'm trying to have as a player? What is the motivation? And why did I sweat? Even though I'm like I guess I'm an alien, not a robot. I think that's the hard thing, like for me, like the fantasy of this is like I'm an alien, and I don't know how much of it is going to get it wrong. Alright, moving on. The game. Clumsy Cowboy. Godot. Heck yeah. Okay, everyone's busy. Howdy, traveler. As you can see, our path has been run by vicious snakes. Save our home, 50 snakes for that. Oh, that's good. Heck yeah. You snake. I don't remember this just is it start down like that? It's just like second game that like did this. Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's not the game. So, this is the second game that's tried to do something else with reloading weapons, and I think that's what I'd like to see as something new and interesting to see how chaotic things go wrong. Restaurant could be about just going out with bullets and trying to figure out how to reload. And it's kind of fun. Like, the other one I like a little bit more. I don't like that the bullets kind of disappear. Um, I like also the idea that the card is for fast travel, but also for escaping. It's like your sprint, right? It's like in the age of Vampire Survivors, where you just kind of fight around hordes of zombies, vampires, I guess. We try to come up with a thing to do it differently, so we can outrun our enemies very slowly. And obviously, I was blocked from running and from reloading. I think that's fun. It does get a little tiresome to do this the whole time. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to like collect all of them in my hand and then do it. No. Okay, that would have been nice to just like skin over them and then go in. Finding ways to change and innovate in critical areas of video game design, and reloading is part of that. Like we've seen it in Gears of War, completely redefining how reloading of weapons should be done, at least in the AAA genre of shooters. So it's good to see that we're coming back to like rethinking some of this stuff. Yeah, it's cohesive. It's good. Like, if I could have rated, I would have rated it high. Thanks for the game. Cursed Filled West. Cursed Filled West. All right. Let's hope. Let's see how the recording go in 44 minutes. Cool. Why are we peaking? Okay. We are gonna. Oh, that's why. Let's get back into the game. We have it here. All right. Shoot and defend your bank from the waves of ghouls. With they even trying to curse you and make you as miserable as possible. Okay. I don't know what you mean. Left click, right click. I have a mouse, so I can do that. Start wave, upgrade tower. Okay, so it's a tower defense. Think. I'm not gonna have a full screen today on anything, huh? Oh, I see. Got it. How do I start the day? Oh, shit. Okay. Got it. Okay. So I kind of want to do this. What's interesting about this game is that um, usually you have a path that, the monsters follow. Here, they come from anywhere. And it makes it very, very difficult to create your path, right? So you're kind of making I think that's interesting for tower defense. It makes it very, very difficult, but it kind of feels that way. I think I would like a barricade instead of another marksman. Ooh, how do they get through? I like that this guy's double had double guns. How are they getting through? That is unfair. Wow. More enemies. I want to see that. Okay, we made it. See this guy? That's pretty far. Enemies are tough. Are they now? Alright. This was, as I said, interesting in the way of its open field, very small area tower defense. So I think it's either very unbalanced or it's very interesting to play around with it as an idea. Kind of like the idea that of you building up your own maze. What was it? Not Dungeon Master, but like one of those orcs must die kind of a game. It reminds me of that because I would have probably innovated in a way similar, which is you create barricades, then you have to deal with pathfinding, I guess. But maybe not. Maybe you can find some creative solution around that. I like the little art, little hand drawn art. I think it kind of fits. Um, I don't know what's going wrong with this, except for like, oh, it's ghosts. So maybe just narratively it's there, but apart from that, decent. All right, let's see this AI generated card game. Do we disclose that? We do not. Godot. Yay. I have my coffee. I'm gonna need my coffee. I woke up at 3 in the morning today because jet lag is a thing, I guess. Oh my. Last delivery to Just Gulch. Okay. Alright, I'll try one more time. But I don't think I can. Some of those areas I was not able to drive. That felt unfair. Right there. Alright. Yeah, this was not very entertaining, but I'm gonna say a couple of things. If you do wanna like work more and stuff, I can see that you're like using AI to create the the pieces, and you're probably coding it with AI as well. Like I just assume, if not, whatever, right? I do too, so I don't care that part. I just care about like I think AI takes away a lot of creativity out of the choices you can make, and it kind of feels that way, right? Anyone that plays a good amount of games or is conceptually interested or is interested in games conceptually can feel that. So your game suffers from the same thing where it's interesting to lose the control, but why did I lose it? Like it just happens out of nowhere. It happens on a road that's not made for horses. So visually, you're already speaking a language that's not like there. Um, so it's not coherent, right? That's what you're trying to do when you're making a game, a coherent experience. I'm also going towards a distance, and there's no gratification of that. I just get there, and it says you've got there. And what should happen is a moment of win, right? A fiero. And I think those are the moments you want to focus on when you're making a game jam game, of not communicating the winning moment through UI only, because UI is there to inform you of what happened and to allow the player to interact with the game. That's the function of a user interface. It is not there to make you to enjoy the game generally. I don't know how to describe it, right? Like UI is an essential part of video game design and you need it, but you should only need it when you need it. If you can completely disappear and kind of imagine you're a real world and you just kind of interact with the world, like I have a cup, right? The cup doesn't technically need an interface, but it has an interface, which is this, right? That's an interface of a cup. It is a lip. The potters know that the lip allows me to drink it easier so it doesn't spill everywhere, but also it suggests by design where I should do stuff with it. The bottom has a lip as well for mainly the manufacturer problems, not problems, process, but it also allows a certain way of dealing with if the cup is wet, it doesn't slip, stuff like that. So interfaces are important, I guess is what I'm saying, but they should be invisible, just like with this cup. You don't think about it as an interface, but there are choices made by the people making these. Um, so I think that's what you should focus on in your design as well. All right, moving on. This one looked interesting. Give me a retro Game Boy looking look-alike thing, and I will take a look at it. It's okay. We can code with AI. It's okay, you guys. We don't have to be apologetic about it. We should disclose it. That's fair.
Hey, buddy, you there yet? Okay, good. There should be an old serviceman lantern close by. I know there isn't much kerosene in it, but don't worry, you'll find plenty as you go. Just head over to the first junction. Yeah, should be right in front of you. Fuck me. Okay, I'm getting pulled into a meeting right now. Just make sure that the cables are correctly being routed. I'll have my terminal with me, so I'll be able to follow you as you go. Alright? Later. Hey, everyone. Yeah, this situation is getting...
Getting pulled into a meeting. Love it. Looks like I need a key. I need a key.
Holy shit, was that you? Oh, shit. Okay. Looks like you did fix it, but, we need to fix another station. Go to the next junction. It should be to the right of here. This junction orange. I didn't see this before. Hey, don't turn off your light and try to get kerosene faster, because it looks like it's gonna run out quickly now. Just keep going. Go, 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 go. Why is everything going so wrong? Okay, looks like you're gonna have to get to junction pink. So pick up that key that you have next to you and just run.
Oh no. I want to work. Alright. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. I think that shows one thing. Like I love the narration. I think you're doing a great job with that. But anytime that happens, it also has the cutscene problem, which is I don't want to go through the same cutscene again, right? Especially if it's just informative and it's not as engaging. Um, so I will watch a moves being super cool, or like a Naruto battle scene like several times. That's totally dope, right? Or car chase, um, or well acted out scene, and this was fine, but it does immediately feel repetitive because it's just you do this and you're already kind of reassuring that I do as a player what I would have done anyway, and you're communicating design choices through narration, which is a good choice. You've done a good job of the narration itself, but it makes me bored quicker because you're not introducing enough challenge. So for that reason, I don't want to like replay it right now. What I would say, visually and audio, great. Gameplay, not sure why I couldn't turn on the. Am I fixing servers or something? It felt like that kind of, which is kind of funny. Which I know I'm a railway service guy, but Um, we can't speak with investors. Yeah, I get it. I think you're trying to like pretend you're it's Western, but it's really just about maintenance of server and data centers. I like that idea narratively, so I would follow through on that. Like that's an interesting idea. Um, Fixing a railway while pretending it's the real or like it's today's time is always like a nice clash of the two. I can see it. Westerns being US as well, like we can make fun of that. I think it's legit. What do you do with the drunken cowboy? I hope the song plays because if it doesn't, it's a missed opportunity. It's like Godot. Yena. And it crashed. Alright, I'm gonna hold on, break out the fight. I enjoy the visuals, the audio, animation, but as I said before, I think this genre is kind of done and done for now. Of here's an order, you have to make it. This is more closer to like arcadey. You have to run around as well. So it's a little bit better in my book, but it's still kind of done genre. Unexpected outdraws. Let's see about that one. Oh, I didn't save that one. I did say a few words about it. I should put it there. I try to also go through these quickly, just to be clear. I know I can be short on some of these, but that's kind of the point. It's either not playing them at all or taking at least like a minute look. Make it louder. Space. Alright, do that. Don't draw before he does. Woo! Oh, I like the wobble on the head. Oh, that's a great. Okay, let me get shot now. You are dead. So I said this before. Don't communicate, you're getting moment for UI only. And that's fun. That's didn't happen before, and that's such a nice thing. Need to fix the norms of the textures in the background. Why is it happening now? I like the art style. It's a fun art style. Oh, now it happens every time. Make me like. No, I think I'm good at saying more about this. This is. It's decent. It's nice. I like the art. I like portions of it. Um, I think just getting in your face a wanted poster, is not enough in terms of the limitation, but I don't really care. Whew, I'm yawning. That's not good. We had 1 hour more to go. Well, we have just these games to go, really, to be honest. So let's keep going. And then I'm gonna go get coffee because wow. Let's power through these. All right. Sunset track. Heck yeah. Oh, oh. Okay. Okay. I see. That's a bit of a problem to have. If the game doesn't work on your computer, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. I it's 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 interesting to be in the position of someone who plays it and criticizes everyone, right? And I have not even released the game. I've made like two games for this jam, but they were just kind of like I don't care. Um, so I would just encourage anyone that is new to game dev. It can be a very critical space. Just look at me, but it's only to make the games better and give you some form of a feedback that you can incorporate into your next project. But you should never be apologetic about, oh, I will do better next time. Like no one, you don't owe anyone anything by working on game jams. Like the world is only going to be better because you've tried to bring more creativity in and you've done something over the weekend other than just consume a tons of media, spend it on Instagram or something, or went out and done whatever else everyone else is doing, right? You've done an incredible feat of just sitting down, focusing on something for a whole weekend and making a game, learn a new skill and put it out there, right? Like that's more than majority of people. So you don't have to be apologetic about ever. Okay? So thank you for the game. The game was kind of whatever, but with that said, it was all right. I did like the cinematic quality of it. It does remind me of my first game jam as well, right? Which was very similarly just get blocks and kind of do more with it. Like this was, what I've made years ago for Ludum Dare. Just blocks and I did have a lot of camera work, so No audio though. See, like I did have a lot of this, but other than that, it's very similar to what you're doing here, right? Cinematic. Um, but yeah, don't get into the mood of I have to apologize to people. I haven't done my best. Like you can do that when you're famous or you going through some PR problems. Then you should apologize. But other than that, the year is 1865. What's happening? A horse. No, it's a horse.
Huh?
Yes. Cow horse and horse boy versus the world. Oh heck yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let's do one more round. I love the Sheriff Star as the sun. It's very difficult to know where the box is at times. Give me a shadow. I'm gonna give a shadow to you.
Uh-oh.
Kinda like that. This is cool. It's cool art. The game itself is whatever, but the great art. Hmm. Keep forgetting to put that. Do you have like? Oh, you don't have more games. Oh, you must have a page. Oh, you don't. Okay. It's a cool world. I would like to see more of the horse boy and cow horse. All right. Pico 8 game. Oh God, fire. It is not Pico 8 game. I like water and put out fires within the time limit. Space, use whole space to Oh shit, there's more. Oh, I see shit. Oh, music slaps. strategy how to cheat this game. Wow. That's a great song, I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's a good game loop. That's great. This is awesome. This is getting rated probably the highest, isn't it? This is winning the game. I don't know what's Western about it, I'm just gonna say, but apart from that. Cool. Moving on. Buck the Boss. Buck the Boss. Okay. You know the game. Western style slam and rhythm game. Okay. Similar to what I was
Your turn!
I don't know what I'm supposed to press.
Your turn! Your turn! Your turn!
I'm pressing space.
Your turn!
Okay, I reset it. Let's see.
Your turn!
Hey.
Your turn! Your turn! Your turn!
Alright. I don't know what's happening.
Your turn!
But we're gonna move out of this. I like the art. I think beat games are good. I think we haven't seen one that. I think there's a way to innovate in beat games. So I think this is a good segue into what I was working on, I guess. Let me try to pull it up and share that. It's not open, so I have to kind of do a thing. In Godot, I guess. Oh, I can do this. I know how. So I kind of had this idea for the game to. So I had two different. Well, I had a bunch of ideas, but one was dubbed Dancing Cowboys, and it was based on this video of this where you just have the guys kind of doing the worst possible thing in the world, which is dancing like a cowboy. But I think what was fun to me about it is that you've got this masculine energy, not scary, but sort of definitely plays a part of what's traditionally considered male or like masculine, and at the same time, there's this like coordination as well. Right? So I was thinking around those ideas, but I couldn't like translate into game design properly. So what I ended up doing is very different, I guess. Um, Different but the same. Let me see if I can move this here and enable my screen and enable the sound from there. And that should work hopefully. So in this game, and yes, there's going to be AI art. That's just kind of what I've done there. Oh shit, I removed something. Oh no. Okay, I always forget what it's called. Okay. So, in this game, basically, our goal is not to get out of the rhythm. And there's no music right now, but basically, you have these moves, right? And the guys on the left side are automated, and you're not supposed to, like, you're supposed to keep up with them, right? And so it's not just a rhythm game, it's also like, what are the other people doing? Um, right? So when I get into it, he starts to keep up. What are you doing, right? Because our colliders are colliding. So I wanted to do more of that, like where you get like thrown off. Um, but then I got busy with like packing and shit, so it just I couldn't finish it up properly. The other game I've worked on um, was more about magic rather than dancing, but it's similar idea where I've tried to come up with um, let's see if I can pull this here. So I don't know what build this is running, if this still works. So we'll see. But it might be a broken build, so it might not work. Um, so in this game, the idea was that you're a magic, you're like a traditional magician or like illusionist. So think the movie Illusionist. You kind of just like pretend things like Houdini of the time, right? He was there in 1900s, and the impossible like not gymnastics, but like aerobics, like you folding body in a weird way was considered magical almost, right? And I was also thinking about the routines that the people have at the time, right? So you kind of create like a routine, and I did it through like cards, and then you have to execute on that routine. And this is one of the builds I've had. This is not the perfect build I had, but basically you create a routine by like you're gonna do step forward, you're gonna do step back, step left. So you probably want to do step forward this way, and then you do the magic, whatever it would have been. Um, and your curtains goes up, and then you just follow the routine, and you do the magic, right? And you get some sort of a ovation reaction, then you can increase your deck and build more of the routine. And the stages kind of change as well, or you would have a map, you click on it, you could kind of travel. You can see how this is way out of the scope for a game jam, right? But to make it fun, I think I wanted to focus more on the like the dancing part. That's why I regressed into dancing cowboys. I was like, how can I kind of translate the experience into something similar? So I've removed the stage and made it just 2D. But this is interesting game. I think I want to like follow through and like take like a week to explore what more is in this genre of you control the stage, or the stage itself is like a level that's a challenge. And it's almost like you know puzzle game of like where do I need to stand. So think like Into the Breach. Where do I need to have my units, like an assistant, but combined with card deck building, which you can kind of cheat in and modify because you can select what's gonna come in and in what order, but then it might not be perfect for the level and stage, right? So you still need to have like keep it adaptable, and that's the challenge of what you have. Like you have the perfect combo, but you cannot always do the perfect combo, right? But you do manipulate the deck enough to kind of have it in a set. So the combo is not just about like you drawing cards and trying to get to the combo. You're trying to kind of put yourself in a position where you can do the combo, if that makes sense. So you're just trying to like set your character on a map or on the stage in a way that then you want to execute, right? Um, it's interesting, but it like I at that stage I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm going for. Is it a puzzle game? Is it a rhythm game? Is it something else? And I was like, okay, I'm innovating too much. Not gonna, spend and stress over it one weekend when, especially when I have to travel. So anyway, that was a quick segue of where I've spent my time on these games. And there's a bunch of sketches I have that I think would be interesting to look at, but not on this computer. But anyway, back to this. Back to the few last games we've got here. Fireflies. See about that. Very few Godot games. Last time was old Godot and Pico 8. Now it's like Unity. Okay, we move and then we jump this way. Or can I go that way? Okay. Oops. Okay. I fell. Okay, I get up. What? Okay, fighting with the screen transitioning. Got it. What? Good job. Yep. No. I can see the sunlight. All right. I cannot. What? Oh no. Are you okay? You seem to have your hair pretty hard. Great. So okay. So the controls have changed. You cannot see that, but basically, it says that after the fall, any letter or space is so it's all the controls are jumbled up, right? Okay. So okay. Bind the key to the movement. The longer the better. Press Alt to start training. That didn't help as much as I wish. It's okay. I'm gonna say this is what I thought about as well. Like, oh, what if you get chaotic controls, like you reverse controls? Like when I was showing you the stage just now, I had the same idea of like, okay, what if you turn around and then the controls are flipped? In the Dancing Cowboys, actually, that's what happens. Left becomes right and right becomes left. What I realized also very quickly is that it's not much fun unless it's just like a temporary challenge, and it shouldn't be like a key mechanic, right? Like you kind of building your own controls is such an interesting idea. It's just I don't know if it's an interesting idea for a player. Like it's interesting design problem or challenge, but I don't know if it's something that the player really wants to be doing. They want to explore usually. They don't like it's a puzzle game if anything, right? And this doesn't feel like it's actually doing much. All right. I didn't really get it. It just didn't really respond in a way. I don't know if it's buggy or not. And I think that's the challenge of these games as well, where you don't know if you're dealing with something that's buggy or if it's just how it's meant to be, confusing. And that's the challenge of like how do you communicate that? And it's really hard during the game jam to do that. So thanks for trying something like that. I think that's exactly what game jams are for. To make attempt at something new. So cool. Okay. Let's see. Oh, got it, got it. Okay, this is similar to what I was thinking actually. You create a sequence, right? Why? Yeah, don't love the music. Also, like very non-Western music. Probably made this up, so cheers. Alright, what do we want to do? Just gonna. But it seemed like if you do it on the same turn. Just before. first one work? I'm confused because there is a dot just before it. Ugh. Okay. I am yawning, so I'm gonna move on, but this reminds me of the games where you have to build your own computer kind of a deal. One creator, I forget his name right now, but um, the sequence of like when you learn how to code, this is kind of the games you play. Um, it's entertaining. It's a puzzle game, right? So, oh, no access. All right, well, I'm gonna play this one. Cool. Um, this time around, it felt a little less interesting. I personally loved the theme, but and I think it gave me ideas for related, but not necessarily about Western games, but more like, okay, this could be a cool idea of um, how to like something new that like that's what I liked about it, I guess, where like the magic stage thing, like how that could be investigated as a new kind of a game design. Um, but I haven't really seen a lot of ideas here. I like some of the reloading. I've enjoyed a lot of the visuals, some of the music, but mechanically, I haven't seen that much that has stuck with me. Cow Horse and then Horse Boy was great. Oh God, Fire had a kick-ass track. I love this little art here, but probably AI generated. No, it's too bad looking to be AI generated. What is this? Let's play this before we go. Round it up at 18, I guess. Important, please read. Each round you'll have a lasso criminals and bounce them off each other to build up a combo. In between each round, you can upgrade the criminals to get more of them to show up. Each criminal has something that makes them special. Be warned though, as the rounds get harder and harder. Yes. Can I move? No. Oh, no music. I was worried for a little bit. Okay. Give me more enemies. Oh no, I wanted this one. All right, I'm not gonna spend another 40 seconds here, but that's gonna do it for today for me. I have started feeling the jet lag, so I'm gonna go get coffee and then cut this up, post it, and then do some work. Thanks for tuning in. If you've enjoyed any of this, leave a comment or whatever you like. Send me an angry email if you didn't like anything I've said. Um, hey, keep making game jams. Super happy that this exists as a thing in the world. See you around.